So on Power BI desktop, how many softwares we have, guys?
3.
3. Very good. What are those?
Powerquery, powerpivot, powerview.
Perfect. Excellent, guys. Power Query, Power Pivot, Power View, right? So on Power BI desktop, by default, how many softwares we can see? Only 2 softwares we can see, right? What are those? Power View and Power Pivot. Where can I see Power Query, guys? To see the Power Query, okay, I need to go to where? Transform data. I need to go to
get data.
okay, yes, transform data or else get data. From get data also I can see that, right? Okay, if I click on transform data, directly I'm going to be land on Power Query software. Okay, right. So somebody has started the record, right? So I'm on Power BI desktop now. To go to Power Query software, I can use transform tab. Okay, transform data or else I can go to the get data also. Okay, in get data, for example, if my data is in Excel file, okay, or else already you are aware of this recent sources, right? Is everyone aware of these recent sources, guys? Okay, if we go to this Excel file, I need to search where my file was located. If I go to this SQL server, I need to provide SQL server name. Without searching or without providing SQL server name, I can go to the recent sources, right? Recent sources will store the recently connected data sources information. So that if I go to this recent sources information, okay, so if I click on this Amazon Data India, directly I'm going to be land on this data set. If I click on this SQL server, directly I'm going to be land on SQL server. Am I clear, guys? Are you all aware of all these things? Yes. Let me go to the Amazon data quickly. Okay, let me choose orders table quickly. Here also transform data I have, right? If I click on this transform data, what is going to happen, guys? For now I have only one window here, Power BI desktop, right? If I click on this transform data, one more window is going to be opened. That window is Power Query, right? Let me do that, guys. Right. So one more window got opened here. Previously I have only Power BI desktop. Now I have Power Query as well. Okay, right, guys. So now I am on Power Query software. Okay, right, guys. So this is what table? Orders table, right? This is orders table. This is query span. Under that query span, I can see whatever the tables loaded. For now, I loaded orders table, right? Actually, if I go here, if I go to that source data, in that source data, I have Amazon data, right? If I open that Amazon data, or else it is not required here, I can do one thing. Okay, so without closing this Power Query software, can I load this orders table into this Power BI desktop, guys? On Power BI desktop, I don't have that orders table, right? If I load any tables, those tables will be in field section, right? Okay, no, I don't have tables till now. So without closing this Power Query software, how can I load this table to that Power BI software, guys? Power BI desktop, Power Pivot, how can I load? Go to the close and apply section. Under that I have apply section, right? Here apply section is there, right? The same apply section will be on Power BI desktop also. Here apply changes. That means what, guys? Without closing Power Query software, okay, whatever the tables I loaded to Power Query, the tables will be loaded to Power Pivot here, guys. If I click on apply changes, the table is going to be loaded. Okay, it is loading now. This is Power Pivot, right? In Power Pivot, the data is going to be loaded. Right? Right, guys, I got the data here. So here how many rows you can observe? In this orders table, I am on where now? Power Pivot. In Power Pivot only I can see the data, right? In Power Pivot only I can see the data like this on data pane or data view. Yesterday we discussed this is the data view or data pane, results pane. Data pane or results pane, right? So under that I can see the data. So to see the data pane, I need to go to this section. For now I am on this section. On that data view, whatever the tables I loaded here, I can go to that table and I can see the data under that table, right? Right now I am on orders table. In orders table, how many rows I can see here, guys? 1554, right? Okay, 1554 rows I have. Now let me come to Power Query. In Power Query, how many rows you can see? Here.
1000.
So I'm on Power Query now. Okay. So column profiling based upon top 1000 rows only. Okay. The column profiling based upon top 1000 rows only. For example, if I do any modification, guys, any transformation to this data set, I'm on Power Query now. In Power Query, if you load any data, any table, it will load only, by default, it will load how many rows, guys? First 1000 rows only. It will load only first 1000 rows. So in real time scenario, there will be millions of records. Okay. Even though there are millions of records, it will load for the initial time, but by default, it will load only 1000 rows. Why? Okay. If it loads complete data, it might take a maximum time, for example 2 minutes time or 3 minutes time, so that the developers are going to be hesitated. Okay, to load the data, if it is taking 2 minutes time or 3 minutes time like this, obviously we will get hesitation, right? Okay, we will lose interest. To avoid that, the column profiling in Power Query, the column profiling will be based upon top 1000 rows only. Am I clear, guys, here? If you perform any, so if I load 1000 rows, it will load the data in fraction of seconds. That may be in 10 seconds or 15 seconds, like this, guys. Within seconds, the data is going to be loaded. When the data is going to be loaded within second, if it loads only 1000 rows. Clear, guys? If it loads complete data, to load complete data, it will take either 2 minutes or 3 minutes or sometimes 5 minutes also, guys. It may increase also, more than 5 minutes also sometimes. If it loads complete data, if there are millions of records, to load those millions of records, it might take more than 5 minutes also. We can't wait for that type of time while doing the preparation, while preparing the report. Am I clear, guys? So to avoid this time consuming process, Power Query designed a technique. The technique is what? Whatever the tables contains, how many millions of records it contains, it will load by default how many rows, guys? Top 1000 rows only. That means first 1000 rows. Getting my point, guys? So whatever the changes you make, okay, whatever the changes you made on this data, those changes are also for how many rows? 1000 rows only. For example, let me do one thing. Let me convert this city to capital letter. Obviously, it is with 1000 rows, right? The change also will be applicable for how many rows, guys? 1000 rows only. So how can I convert this city name to capital letter? Go to the transform tab. Within the column, I want to see the result. For that, go to the transform tab. Under transform tab, I have, this is a text column, right? Go to the text column section. Under that, I have format. Just click on uppercase. This uppercase will be for how many rows? 1000 rows. Am I clear, guys? For example, let me load some other tables, guys. I am on Power Query now. So let me go to the recent sources again. Here also I have recent sources. Let me go to the recent sources. I can connect it to, okay, new source. I went to new source. Let me go to the recent sources. This is my server name, right? So if I click on server name without giving the server name, I can directly go to the server, right? So on that server, for example, let me go to where can I go? Here. Product database. In product database, let me bring some tables, guys. Let me bring sales table. Okay, here sales table. I am bringing sales table. Just let me click on OK. Okay, import karo OK. Sales table got loaded, right? Okay, so in Power BI desktop till now. Okay, so or else let me do one thing. I'm on Power Query now, right? So in Power Query, I have two tables, orders table and sales table. Okay, in orders table, I did one transformation. In orders table, let me bring year also. Let me extract year from order date also. How can I extract year from this order date column, guys? Go to the add column. I want to see year column in a separated column, new column. For that, I need to go where? Add column tab. Just go to add column tab. So it is related to which data type, which type of information? Date related information, right? Just go to the date section. Okay, go to the year, under year just click on year. So the year got extracted, right? So in orders table year got extracted, that is for only how many rows guys? First 1000 rows only. In sales table also, sales table has 6000 some changes, but it will show for how many rows? 1000 rows only. Why? I am on Power Query. Okay, so to load this is the transform table, modified table, right? The sales table is also, if I want to do some modification in the sales table, I can do that also. What modification I can do? Here is in this table. Okay, so sales amount, right? Sales amount after decimal. Okay, so means after decimal, how many digits are there, guys? 5 digits are there. I want to see round figure, not like this. So how can I do that? Rounding the numbers. How can I do that? For that, go to the transform tab. Under the transform tab, it is related to what? Numeric column, right? Go to the from number section. Here rounding is there, right? Just go to rounding. Okay, go to round. So how many decimal places you want? So there are 5 decimal places. Instead of 5 decimal places, I want to take 1 or 2 like this. Okay, so I have taken 2 decimal places, right? Just click on OK. Now how many decimal places I can see? 2. If I want to make it to 0 also, I can make it, right? If I want to see perfect number, I can see. So go to, this is called gear icon. Okay, so whatever the transformation we do, the transformation will be land on this applied steps, right? So if I want to change that transformation, if I want to edit the transformation, here you can see gear symbol, right? That is called gear icon, guys. This is called gear icon. Just go to that gear icon. Okay, decimal places. Instead of 2, I want to keep 0. I don't want any decimal places. Just click on OK. I can see round figures like this, sales amount. Am I clear, guys? So this modification is for how many rows? First 1000 rows only. If I go to the Power BI desktop, on Power BI desktop, how many tables I have? Only one table, orders table. Are there any modifications? No modifications. I extracted year. I can't see year. Why? I didn't load those. Yes, I didn't click on the supply changes, or I didn't load the transformed tables or modified tables to this Power BI desktop, or else Power Pivot. Okay, so let me go to the Power Query. I'm on Power Query. Without closing this Power Query software, how can I load these transformed tables, modified tables? Orders table is modified, right? How I can say it is modified? I have year column. Sales table is also modified table. Okay, I want to load these modified tables to Power Pivot without closing this Power Query. How can I do that? Go to the Home tab. Under Home tab, I have Close and Apply section, right? If I click on this Close and Apply, this Power Query software is going to be closed, and this transform tables loading to the where? Power Pivot. But I don't want to do that. I want to keep my Power Query as well as usual. Okay, I want to load these transform tables to Power Pivot. How can I do that without closing this? Go to this expand option, close and apply expand option. Under that I have apply. Just click on apply. So these 2 tables, transform tables, are going to be loaded to Power BI. That means Power Pivot. I am on Power BI desktop. Now I can see sales table, right? Orders table also I can see. Go here. Okay, do I have the year? Yes. So this time year for complete data, 1554 rows data. On Power Query, year for only first 1000 rows. Whatever the transformations I perform, those transformations are also for first 1000 rows on Power Query. Here, the year column is for first 1000 rows. Orders table. The year column is for first 1000 rows only. But once I load these tables to Power Pivot, what it is going to do, Power Query, at that time it is going to the source again, it is bringing the complete data, and it is implementing the modifications to complete data. Am I clear, guys? Here, all of you online guys?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Alright, guys. Okay, now let us go here, guys. Power BI desktop. In Power BI desktop, if I go to here, right, Power Pivot means this last. If I go to the data view, I can see data. So I am on order table. Let me see sales table. So in sales table, how many rows I have here, guys? 6434 rows. In Power Query, I can see only first 1000 rows. In Power Pivot, I can see complete data. Am I clear, guys? Where is that sales amount? made it to the round figure, right? This is the sales amount, right? So it is in round figure. It is in ascending order, guys. Lowest to highest. In Power Query, shuffling order. Here it is in ascending order. Okay. Anyhow, guys. So here I can see. Can I see this sales amount modification for 6,434 rows means? Yes. Obviously, I can see that. Okay. Now my intention is to convey. What is my intention here, guys? How data will be processed in Power Query? Okay, that is one question. In interview panel, it is the expected question. Okay, concentrate on this one also. How ETL activities? This is also a question, guys. How data will be processed in Power Query, or how ETL activities will happen in Power Query software? Both are same. These two are same, guys. Okay, so when you connect to any data source, when we bring the tables into Power Query, okay, what it will do, guys? It will bring tables and first 1,000 rows from the tables. When we transform the data also, transform the data means modify the data also. Those modifications are also only per first 1,000 rows only. Then when these are going to be implemented, when complete data is going to be loaded, when the transformation is going to be implemented for complete data, when we click on close and apply. In Power Query, when we click on close and apply or simply apply. Okay, if I click on close and apply, what is going to happen, guys? Power Query is also going to be closed. If I click on only apply, Power Query is not going to be closed. The modifications will be applicable for Power Pivot. When we click on close and apply or else apply, let me write it here, guys. When we click on apply, close and apply. Am I clear, guys, here? When we click on apply or close and apply, it will bring complete data. And perform the transformations on complete data. Is it clear, guys, all of you?
Sir.
Online guys, all of you, is it clear?
Clear, sir.
Perfect. Okay, then after, what it is going to do? Unload the data into which software? Which software, guys?
powerpivot.
So ఇక్కడ నేను చేశాను కదా, హైలైట్ చేశాను కదా, చెప్పొచ్చు కదా, చూసాను. Power Pivot. Clear? Then after, next one is, what is data type? How to change the data type of columns? What is data type? How to change the data type of columns? Okay, so if I go to here Power Query, I am on Power Query now, right? If I go to the orders table, on orders table, see, guys, so this is row ID, right? Here row ID is nothing but orders, number of orders, first order, second order, third order, like that. So let me convert it into a ascending order. So to convert it into ascending order, go to this ascending order, guys. Right, these are the row orders, right? Okay, so under this column, what type of information I have, guys? Only numeric information, only numbers I have in this column. If I go to this filter icon, I can see only numeric numbers, only numeric information, numbers. How many it is showing? 1,000 rows only. Why it is showing only 1,000 rows, guys? Where I am? Power Query. I am on Power Query. As I am on Power Query, it will load only first 1,000 rows. Is it clear? That is why it is showing how many? 1,000 rows. Actually, this table has how many rows? 1,554 rows. Okay. Even though Power Query will load 1,000 rows. Is it clear, guys? Perfect. So then after, under this column, I have only numeric information. Okay. If I go somewhere else, for example, state column I am taking. If I go to the state column, what information I can see? Only textual information I can see. Is it clear, guys? So that is why this is called a text data type. In Power BI, we have 3 types of data types. Okay, the first one, here if I come to the country, okay, if I come to the region, under region column, what information I have? Only textual information I have. So this region column is called text data type. Is it clear, guys? Right. So if I go to this, what is this? Quantity. Under quantity, what information I have? Numeric information. Okay. So if I have numeric information, means it is a numeric column, numeric data type. Am I clear, guys, here? Right. So if I go there, here, This is what guys, order date. So in this what information I have? Dates information I have. Sometimes there will be times also along with date. So this is called what? Order date is a date data type. Ship date is also a date data type, because of in ship date what information we have? Date related information we have. So that is it is a date data type. In Power BI we have 3 data types guys. Here clearly observe. Okay, what is data type? It is very important in Power BI. Okay, it is the mandatory question in interview panel. Okay, what is data type? How to change the data type of the columns? Okay, so for that, so data type means what guys? Data type represents what? Data type representing? Data type represent type of information stored in the columns. So what type of information is stored in the columns? That data type will reveal. Is it clear guys? Okay, what type of information is going to be stored in that column? Who tells that? Data type tells us that. Is it clear guys? So number data type. How many data types we have? We have 3 data types. Number data type. That means it will store only numeric information. Next one, date data type. It will store only date related information. What is the next one guys? Text data type. So text data type will store textual information or combination of text, number, special characters. Text data type. Concentrate here guys. Text data type means what type of information it will store? It will store combination of data also. What is that combination? Text, number, special characters. Is it clear? Let us go to the data guys. Here we go. Right. Where I am now? Right. Here you can go guys. Order ID. In order ID what information you can see guys? It is the combination of data, right? So first one in means it is alpha information. Then after 2013, for 2013 in there is one special character, that is hyphen. Is it clear guys? Okay, so it is a combination of alphanumeric special characters. So it is what type of data type guys?
Text.
Text data type, right? Okay, all right. Let us go here. All right guys. All right. So for your understanding, what I am going to do is, so how many data types we have in Power BI? 3 data types we have in Power BI. What are those? Numeric data type, date data type, text data type. Clear? Perfect. So if the data type is not given properly, what is going to happen? We'll see now. So once we load the data, Power Query has the capacity. This is the first step, right? So in this step, what it is showing guys? Okay, so it is showing that source information. So here you can see guys, what is this? This orders table. I am on which table now? Orders table, right? This orders table is taken from which file? Excel workbook. Okay, so location, source means from which source it has taken. It is showing that first step guys. This is the first step. Under applied step, this is the first step, right? If I load tables quickly, it will be with first 4 steps guys. Okay, so what are these first 4 steps means? From which source it is taken? What is the navigation? Okay, that means navigation means let us go guys. See, let us go one by one. So source, what is the source? My source, C drive, PBI folder. Under PBI folder I have source data. Under source data I have Amazon data India Excel file. If I go to the navigation, navigation means under that Excel file, I have how many sheets? 4 sheets I have. Out of those 4 sheets, it has taken which sheet? Order sheet. Am I clear guys? That is the navigation. If I go to the promoted headers, so here what you can see guys, column names are not properly given. Can I see the proper column names here? No. So what is this first row? First row is the column names. So that will be done in 3rd step. Okay, so these all are intermediate steps. While I am loading the tables to the data set, means Power Query, while I am loading the tables to this Power Query, By default, it is going to be implement 4 steps, guys, one by one. First source, then after navigation, then after promoted headers. Promoted headers means what, guys? Here, this first row will be going to be land on this header, table header. This is my first row, right? This first row values will be on header here. On which step? Promoted headers, third step. If I come to third step, you can see the first row on header. Let us go there, guys. Right? Row ID, order ID. Previously, there are column 1, column 2, column 3 like that. Now, first row values are on header. Go, guys, here. If you go to the navigation, what we have on columns? Column 1, column 2, column 3, column 4, column 5 like that. Are those real column names? No. What are the real column names? Right. This first row values. I want to convert these first row values to header. By default, it will do that. If I go to the third step that is happened. First row got placed on header. Guys, am I clear here? All of you? Online guys?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So let me go over there, guys. Let me close this quickly. So I'm on Power Query, perfect. Then after, okay. So I'm on promoted headers, right? Okay. If on promoted headers, what you can observe for each and every column, what you can observe, this is called, okay, this is called data type icon. For each and every column, you can see ABC 1, 2, 3. Okay. Here you can see, guys, ABC 1, 2, 3. You can see ABC 1, 2, 3. Okay. For each and every column, what you can see? ABC 1, 2, 3. That means here data type you can see, right? For each and every column, data type is what? Any. That means data type is not yet decided. In fourth step, it is going to be decided. For each column, okay, it is going to be observed based upon what information the columns has. Based upon that information, it is going to be given. This fourth step, it is going to be given proper data type. Okay. So on third step, for each and every column, data type is what, guys? Any. That means what? Proper data type is not yet given. Okay. If you go to each and every column, you can go to any column, guys. For each and every column, what is data type? What you can observe here? Any. If the data type is not yet given, for example, if I go to this change data type, fourth step, okay. So for each and every column, we can't see this ABC 1, 2, 3. We can see proper data type, guys. Okay, let me go here. Fourth step. If I go to fourth step, on each and every data type, this is data type icon, right? So your data type icon, what I can see, guys? What type of data type it is? It is showing as, okay, what it is showing? Whole number. 1, 2, 3 means whole numbers. ABC means text data type. It is a combination of data means text data type. It is date data type. So it is calendar icon. Calendar icon means date data type. Here it is also a date data type. Proper data type is given. If this proper data type is given, what is going to happen? We'll see now, guys. Let me close these tabs. Okay. Like this I have, right? Let me load these tables to where, guys? Apply. Just click on apply. These tables are going to be loaded to where? Powerpivot. So data type is given properly? No. Proper data type is not yet given. Okay, proper data type is not yet given. So let me go to the Power BI desktop. Okay, let me go to the Power Pivot. I'm on Power Pivot now. Okay. So for sales table, it is showing sigma symbols, right? Some sigma symbols. Sigma symbol is for what? This is called summation symbol or sigma symbol. Sigma symbol for numeric columns. Blank is for text columns. What are these, guys? So this is carrier tracking. Okay, carrier tracking is blank, empty here, right? These are the column names. For these column names, what is the symbol I can see? Summation symbol or sigma symbol, right? That means that is a numeric column. These two are numeric columns. These all are numeric columns. If it is blank means what, guys? Text columns. So for sales table, proper data type is there. Proper data type is given. But by intentionally orders table, I removed that step. proper data type step, I removed that. For each and every column, what it is showing? Blank. Blank means all columns are showing as what? Text. Okay, right, let me go here, guys. I am on which table now? Let me select orders table. I am on orders table now. Here you can see, guys, you can select any, okay, any column. What is the data type it is showing here? Even it is a order data also. What is the data type it is showing? Text. For each and every column it is showing text. If I don't give proper data type, what data type it will take? By default, text data type it will take. Okay, if the proper data type is not given to each and every column, what is going to happen? For example, let me go to this one, guys. So let me create a visual quickly. Okay, so here I am taking a card visual. On this card visual, okay, so I am taking, let me take, guys, on this card visual, I want to show total quantities. How many quantities sold? I want to show that information. How can I do that, guys? Go to orders table. Okay, where is that quantity column? Just select that quantity column. What I can see? 1. Is this correct, guys? No, it is showing the wrong information. Why it is showing wrong information means data type is not given. So for that, what I have to do? In Power BI desktop also I can give the data type, right? Just go to that, go to this one. Okay, what is that column? Quantity column, right? Here, select that quantity column. Here also I can change data type. What is that? Whole number, right? Just give whole number. Yes, give the proper data type here. If I give whole number, go here, go to the report view. Now let me take one more card visual, same like this. I am taking one. No. Here, let me take one more card visual. So now quantity column I change it to what? Decimal number. Proper data type I have given. So as I given, what it is showing? Sigma symbol. Sigma symbol means quantity column. For quantity column, data type, proper data type is given. On this visual, if I take this, it will show exact number. Why it is showing correct number? Proper data type is given. Online, guys, am I clear?
Yes, sir.
Right. So the same thing I can do in Power Query also. For now, okay, what I did, I went to this data view. Under that data view, where is that column? Quantity column. I selected that quantity column. I went to this data type section. Okay, just I changed it as whole number so that I can see the correct data on visual if the correct data type is given. So for going to each and every column, giving the correct data type, it is a time taking process, right? For that, let me go to the Power Query. I am on Power Query now, right? So if I want to change this sales column, for sales column also, what it is showing? Any. Instead of any, what can I take? Decimal number, right? I can give decimal number. So here what you can see, guys, data type icon 1.2. 1.2 means decimal number. For discount ABC. For quantity also. In Power Query, I did correct data type to this quantity. But in Power Query, I did that in Power Pivot. And Power Query, did I do that? No. So that is why it is showing, still it is showing what? ABC 1, 2, 3. Where I am now? Power Query. In Power Query, I didn't do that modification. Whatever the modifications you do in Power Pivot, okay, here I am on Power Pivot, right? So for this quantity column, I changed the data type here, right? Go here. Go to that. Where is that? Quantity column. Yes, here. So I changed here. Where I am? Power BI desktop. That means Power Query, Power Pivot. I am on Power Pivot. Whatever the modifications you do in Power Pivot, those modifications I can't see them in Power Query. Because the Power Query is what? Starting stage. Power Pivot is what? Second level. Power Query is first level. Whatever the modifications we do in first level, those I can see in next levels. But whatever the modifications I do in next levels, I can't see them in previous levels. Am I clear, guys? Here I have given the quantity data type properly, but that information I can't see in low level. What is low level? Power Query. In Power Query per quantity, what it is showing, guys? ABC 1, 2, 3. For going to each and every column, giving this data type is time taking process, right? To avoid that, what can I do? In a single go, I want to give proper data type to each and every column. For that, I selected one column, right? Just click on Ctrl A. Okay, go to the Transform tab. Here, what is this? Detect data type, right? Just click on this detect data type. For each and every column, proper data type is given. See, guys, for city, ABC means text. State ABC means text. Country ABC means what? Text. If I come to here, order date, calendar icon means date. It is date data type. Here order ID 1 to 3 means numeric column. Am I clear, guys? So in single go, how can I give proper data type to each and every column means select all columns by clicking on Ctrl A. Just go to the transform tab. Under transform tab I have detect data type. Just click on that so that for each and every column proper data type is going to be given. Then after just go to home tab, just click on apply. Okay, is it clear, guys? Perfect. Okay guys, is it clear? Okay guys, so